Kamala Harris allies are, quote, privately grumbling that Gavin Newsom's plan to debate Ron DeSantis is, quote, disrespectful to the VP as they see the move as early jockeying for 2028. I mean, they're not wrong in that. Is it disrespectful? Well, I mean, maybe it's realistic. Even a guy as unpopular as Gavin Newsom is probably more popular and electable as Kamala Harris, the least popular vice president in all of modern American history. And
hello, family. Welcome back to another episode of Journey to Harmony. I'm your host, Richard Harmon. Today, we want to talk about a situation that's currently brewing. So Gavin Newsom and Ron DeSantis are in the process of setting up a debate between the two of them. They're both seen as candidates possibly for 2024, but more likely for 2028 when Donald Trump and Joe Biden have been moved from the scene. So they're using this as an opportunity for them to get out their principles. Most people believe Ron DeSantis is not electable from a Democratic standpoint, and most believe that Gavin Newsom is not electable from a Republican standpoint. But it gives them an opportunity to spread their message, to get their face seen in front of both sides, that while the people on the extremes of each party may not vote for them, there may be people that they can win on the margins. So what happens now is that Kamala Harris, who is the vice president of the United States, Joe Biden's running mate, has more or less dubbed herself the heir apparent, kind of like, she's next in line to run for president. And now she's upset. I'm going to play a video here. We can watch this and come back and analyze it just after that.
Is a shot at Kamala Harris, but it's not disrespectful, Crystal. He's shooting like he got DeSantis to agree to the debate. I actually think it's a brilliant move for both of them because it's a decent amount of earned media, but it's an implicit acknowledgement, really, by the Harris camp that Newsom is actually far more formidable as a candidate, at least in that lane, than Kamala Harris is. I mean, his overall favorability and all of that, I'm not going to say it's high, especially amongst Republicans. I don't think he has a particularly good record exactly he can run on. But again, when we're comparing the two, it's obvious that he's strong enough, and it shows you a little bit of a preview of 2028 of what they want to do, which is use identity politics to anoint her as the queen to be able to take the nomination in 2028 and keep and bar out every single other person. Mm-hmm. And if you do challenge her in any way, then you're disrespecting the first black female vice president.
Newsom had an interview, contentious interview debate, I guess you could say, with Sean Hannity.
Yep.
That actually went really well for him, even with, the Fox News audience. Like, he gained a lot of respect, I think, because of his ability to handle that exchange in a relatively effective way. And so that was the genesis of this idea of him debating DeSantis and having Sean Hannity moderate that. And so, I would just say, actually, it is kind of disrespectful to Kamala Harris, but you don't garner respect by just being you must respect me. You have to earn it. And so, yeah, Gavin Newsom and about 1,000 other ambitious Democrats see you as weak. And they are all positioning and circling like vultures, waiting for their chance in probably 2028.
All right, perfect. So there you have it. So again, this is a a bit of a funny one, right? So Kamala Harris has kind of, from her time running as president, she tanked for the most part in the primary, and then she was given that particular opportunity to become the vice president of the United States during that 2020 election period. And right now, she's kind of jockeying for an opportunity to run as the next president. Honestly, I think she has no chance at all. But, there's still kind of a bit of, I guess, whatever. But we see here again that there is an opening now as 2028 is becoming visible. Donald Trump most likely is going to be in his mid 80s. Joe Biden will be just about 90. And there's no clear front runner for that particular time frame. Everyone right now is planting their seeds to be able to show themselves as becoming the next potential candidate. We've heard a lot about Vivek Ramaswamy and how he is making news on the Republican side. There's some other people as well, Nikki Haley, and as well as some other people who are still trying to find their space and where exactly they can be. But everyone is really looking for an opportunity for that 2028, and it's up in the air. Whoever wins that particular time frame probably hasn't got into the race yet. It's probably someone that we haven't heard of. I don't think, from what I've seen from a lot of these people, most are not, going to be electable in terms of a national audience and people selecting them. But again, what are your thoughts on this? This is going to be pretty interesting to watch. Would you watch a Gavin Newsom, Ron DeSantis debate. What are your thoughts on that? Please comment below. If it's your first time joining, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a good day.